order for you, Monica?
Thank you. I am on call this evening.
Same for me, please.
Gail.
Thank you.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Sorry, Bar, no takers.
Alan, you must tell Lee and Gail all about the medical convention.
Well, certainly, we can think of something more interesting to talk about besides a medical convention.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's all about the outpatient clinic. But you'd be interested, wouldn't you?
Sure.
What's there to tell about a medical convention?
Oh, I don't know. For openers, you weren't even supposed to be there.
Yeah, that's true. I have this friend, Don Rafelman. He's the head of a clinic, a very big hospital in New York, and he was representing the state, but he was called away, so he asked me to sub for him.
Yes, but then all of a sudden something didn't come up, and he was able to make it after all.
Yeah, so actually we both wound up at the place together. It really turned out to be quite interesting. You know, it was all about the outpatient clinic, the use of it in the modern hospital because of, you know, rising costs in hospitalization. We're trying to keep patients out of the beds in the hospitals for as long as we can, which is going to increase the use of the outpatient clinic in the community.
Makes a lot of sense.
Well, if that's true, Alan, the general, then you're even going to have greater responsibility.
Yes, that was the very essence of the seminar.
Well, I wish I could have been there. It's too bad you didn't bring your camera.
Bring my camera? Oh, yes, take pictures. Yeah, what a good idea, take pictures at a medical convention.
Well, you know, you are in luck. Because I know somebody who did.
Who did what?
Take pictures at the convention.
I mean, I didn't think that you knew anybody else at the convention besides Don and myself.
Well, I did. Photographer friend of mine. Would you like to see his pictures?
I don't think that Lee and Gail are going to be interested in pictures from a medical convention.
Listen, I'd love to see them. Maybe I'll recognize some old friends.
Yes, Gail. In fact, I think you can really count on recognizing somebody at least.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, do you believe having a medical convention on a tropical island? And even, you know, they had seminars, couples only, that they held them right in a hotel room. Must have been fascinating.
I didn't see him until it was too late.
See who?
Katz. He followed me from Kelly's.
Katz.
He's coming up here to get you right now.
Heather, what am I going to do?
He's furious with you. There's no telling what he might do.
Heather, I feel so helpless. I don't know what I can do.
Come on, Cynthia. Just calm down. Pull yourself together.
It's easy for you to say. You're not the one who's in trouble. He's not after you.
Cynthia, I've been in the same position as you are. I know how you feel.
Oh, tell me what to do. How did you get away from him?
I stood up to him.
But I tried to stand up to him, and you saw what happened.
Cynthia, come on. You've got to protect yourself. You've got to stand up to him. You've got to show him who's boss. He's the kind of man that'll control you if you let him.
Oh, I tried to fight him. You don't know how hard I struggled against him.
Cynthia, you got to struggle until you win.
No, I can't. He's threatened all the energy on him. I don't have any.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, and you can prove it.
Prove what? What?
Prove that he's a fraud. Prove that he's a sick, degenerate, awful man. And you won't let him rape you anymore.
I know. I don't want to do that.
I know you don't want him to. So you've got to do something strong, something more effective. You've got to show Katz you've got to end it so he'll never do this to anyone ever again.
Heather, I don't know what you're saying.
What I'm saying is you have to protect yourself, Cynthia. You can't lay down and take it anymore. Can you do that?
I think so. But isn't there some other way?
Cynthia, there's no other way. It's too late. He's coming.
No, I could tell him that I was sorry, and I could tell him
that you forced me to confront him.
Cynthia, he won't believe that. It'll never work.
No, Mom, if I apologize to him, and maybe that'll shut him up.
No. Are you crazy? Nothing will shut him up. He knows he can get to you sexually. He knows that. You've got to prove him wrong.
Well, all right. I know I don't have any choice, but I don't know what to do next.
Come on, Cynthia. Protect yourself.
I don't know.
Cynthia, the gun. You remember the gun. Well, use it. Use it on him. Come on. Here it is. Go pick it up. Pick it up. You can do it.
I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Do you want him to rape you again?
No.
Okay, then.
No.
Use it. It's not heavy. It's not heavy. Pick it up. See how light it is. You'll feel better. See, don't you feel better already? That gives you a power. You can control him now. Come on, Cynthia. Use it. You can do it, Cynthia.
Anything doing?
You kidding? The big news is Brenda's going to probably spend the night alone. I'll see you.
All right.
Cynthia Elliott's room, please, and hurry.
No one here by that name?
Well, she may be registered under a different name. Looks, brown hair, 5'5", 110 pounds. Look, I am a psychiatrist, and it is imperative that I find her immediately.
Something interesting going on, Doc?
Look, just tell me her room, would you please? Every minute counts.
Okay. There's a woman, like you described, registered as C. Evans, room 302.
302.
Hey, do I get something for my trouble?
Yeah, keep my card. Cynthia, are you in there? Cynthia, it's Dr. Katz. Coming in to help you.
Come on, let's get out of here.
No, wait.
Heather, come on. Forget...
Come on, something happened up here. Come on, please. It sounds like somebody got shot up here.
All right, Gail. Okay, you made your point. It's over.
No, it is not
Oh, for heaven's
over. I'm
sake.
very sorry, but why did you have to involve Lee and me in this sleazy little plot?
I can't tell you how disappointed I am in both of you.
I don't know why you should be disappointed in me. I mean, you should be disappointed in Monica. All I expected was for you two to come over to dinner and play some bridge.
Oh, how dare you? How dare you for one moment think that you could pull something off like this?
Why did you have to drag Lee and me into this little game of yours?
All right. Yes, you are right, and I apologize to you, Gail. I do. And to you, Lee, I'm sorry. What can I say? I got carried away, that's all.
I would love it if somebody would carry you away. I mean, really, Monica, getting a photographer to spy on my private life?
Your private? What gall? What gall, Alan? You are in the middle of a divorce. You were supposed to be at a medical convention.
Oh, shut up, both of you. We didn't come here to be subjected to this kind of nonsense. I gotta tell you, really, I really resent being made a pawn in your silly affairs. And, Alan, I think maybe you better look for another attorney. Come on, Gail, let's get out of here.
You miserable, underhanded sneak.
I learned everything from you, dear.
So how was the dinner?
Ah, great.
Good.
The burger could be broiled at a slightly higher temperature, thereby retaining more of the juices.
Oh, come on, Randall. It's time for you to curl up in your file cabinet or wherever it is you sleep. You know, I think he's a machine, but he did save me a lot of time on this merger deal. Well, got to get home, Rose. Hopefully I can have some peace and quiet this evening.
Well, I hope so, too. Thanks for coming in.
Good night.
Good to see you.
Well, I hope
Bye.
you're feeling better, Alice. Yeah, if I see Heather, I will tell her. Thanks. Heather did it again.
Did what?
She lied to me.
About what?
About going to see her mother. You were here when she told us she was going over there. I was just on the phone with Alice. She wasn't even expecting her.
Well, maybe Heather wanted to surprise her.
Be a hell of a surprise, wouldn't it? She hasn't shown up yet. Why is it so difficult for the woman to tell the simple truth?
Look, one thing we both know is Heather is very complex.
Complex? Please. Doesn't even begin to describe the woman. I really wanted to believe in her, especially after what she did for Ann, but now she's back to being the same old Heather.
Joe, don't jump to conclusions. It could be something totally harmless.
That is not the point, honey. The point is she lied to me.
Well, look, say if she was planning some sort of surprise for you, then she'd have to be evasive, wouldn't she?
Well, if that were the circumstance, yeah, I guess she would.
Joe, all I'm saying is give her the benefit of the doubt.
Give her the bet. I do. I mean, too often. I don't know what I'm trying to... I knew what Heather was like all along. Maybe it's me. Maybe I have this need to feel like I can save her. Maybe that's why I keep trying.
Well, I don't think it's just that. But you said so yourself. You said that you're fascinated with her. Being with her is like a roller coaster ride for you, right? You never know when you're going to get the highs, the lows, the ups, the downs.
Yeah, I said that.
Mm-hmm.
There is a physical attraction. But if she doesn't have a damn good excuse for why she lied this time, I have had it. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Don't yell at me now.
What are you trying to do? Get yourself put away for life?
Scotty, don't say that. Please, I'm scared.
Yeah, well, you have every reason to be scared because when they find out what you're doing, they're going to put you back in force steel so fast that they won't even have time to button up your straitjacket.
Don't say that. Don't ever say that again. Just help me. Please.
I don't know if I can help you, but first, I got to know what you did.
I didn't have a choice. There was no way that Katz was going to hand in a good report on me. He would never recommend my release.
Well, he's not going to recommend anything now.
Well, I just thought it'd be better if Katz was out of the way. Now they're after Cynthia.
Oh, come on. You can't be foolish enough to think that Cynthia wouldn't lead the police directly to you.
I covered myself there, Scotty. I told Gail that Cynthia was crazy and I wouldn't have anything more to do with her.
Oh, you know, you blew it this time. This is so far out of your league.
Okay, maybe I didn't think it out very well. But what do I do now?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Scotty, please help me.
I don't know whether I can help you or not. I'm a lawyer, remember? Not a magician. I just wish to hell I knew whether Katz was dead or not.
I called General Hospital for an ambulance. It ought to be here soon.
We can't get here any too soon. This guy's bleeding pretty bad. Did you call it in?
Yeah, I told them to notify Ramsey. They said they'd radio him, although he's not a homicide yet.
Who's the room registered to?
A woman, C. Evans.
Was she here when the guy was shot?
He's a psychiatrist. I got a card. Dr. Seymour Katz. From what he said, she sounded like she was a patient.
Yeah, well, if she was, he didn't do too good with her.
Did anyone here see her leave?
This guy's in bad shape. They better hurry up with that ambulance.
Wait.
Ambulance number 10? Oh, let me know when you arrive at the Croydon. Oh, there's a shooting victim. Let's see who's on call. Oh, Monica Quartermain. Oh, operator, this is General Hospital. I need an emergency breakthrough.
I'm phoning my attorney. You know why? Because not only what you've done is unconscionable, Monica, I'm sure it's illegal.
I mean, how dare you turn Lee against me like that?
I can do anything I damn well choose,
And
Alan.
hiring a photographer. I mean, I can't believe it. I should have known you'd do something cheap like that.
Well, if you had been where you were supposed to have been, the photographer wouldn't have anything to take photographs of.
Irwin? Irwin Goldsmith. I want to talk to Irwin Goldsmith. This is not his office. Wonderful. You see that? You even make me dial the wrong number.
Oh, that's great. Thank you for that. No?
Lee and Gail in the living room?
No, they left.
Yeah, tell him. Tell him why they left.
You're his son. You tell him.
Because dear sweet Monica has been up to her usual dirty tricks again.
You're the one who got caught in this, Alan, not me.
I told Randall we could have eaten at home. Will somebody please tell me what's going on?
Certainly.
My son, the fool.
Hello? Just a minute, please. Hospital for you.
It's Dr. Quarterman.
This is the emergency room. We have a gunshot victim being brought in.
Oh, well, I'll be right there. Are there any details?
Well, not at the moment, only that it's a serious wound and the victim's unconscious. The ambulance should be picking him up now. We do have his identity. It's Dr. Katz.
Cy Katz?
Yes,
I'll be right there.
I'll get through this. Hello?
What is it?
Cy Katz has been shot, and they're bringing him in right now.
I'll drive you to the hospital.
Thank you.
Maybe I can help.
Well, you sound like you told me. Yeah. Blood pressure?
90 over 60. We've got it stabilized for the moment.
Hey, was he conscious?
No. His heartbeat fell to 58, but it was back to 62 just as we arrived.
When was the Dravina started?
Immediately, as soon as we got him into the ambulance.
How long did it take to get here?
5 minutes. We picked him up at the Croydon.
Anybody know who shot him?
Well, Ramsey's there now trying to learn what happened. An eye clerk said that it was a former mental patient.
Mental? That could be the woman that was in the lobby the other day, Cynthia something or other. Who's the anesthesiologist on duty?
Dr. Warner.
Okay, get him to surgery right away, and get the scrub team up there, too, and get him going. Come on, move it, guys.
You get Steve Hardy on the phone. Tell him we want him here, okay? I just had to call Steve Hardy. I think he ought to be here. With all the bad publicity this hospital's had, maybe if he comes here, there's a way to avert it.
It's a good idea.
You want me to call Rick to assist you?
No, I don't think that's necessary. I mean, we don't even know what damage has been done. And we're not going to know till we find out where the bullet's lodged. They say that the blood pressure stabilized. That means likely they didn't hit a vital organ, so... Listen, if you want to assist, maybe we can get the job done.
I'll do whatever I can.
Thanks.
Hey, what's going on? I thought I heard some sirens.
It was over at the Croydon.
What happened?
The guy got shot. Some psychiatrist from General Hospital.
Psychiatrist? His name wasn't Katz, was it?
Yeah, that's the guy. You know him?
Yeah, I know him. Is he going to be all right?
Well, it's hard to tell. One of his former patients, they think, done it.
Do you know who the patient is?
A girl.
Do they know her name?
Yeah, but they think she's from out of town. Apparently, she made a scene at the hospital, really off the wall. Seems like she really had it in for this guy.
Did I hear you mention the Croydon?
Yeah. We figured that she was registered under a phony name, C. Evans. But the description fits. We still think she's in the neighborhood. It was her gun and Katz was in her room. Looks open and shut.
But you don't know what condition Dr. Katz is in?
Serious for sure. The ambulance took him to the hospital.
Wonder where Heather is.
You got me. Where are you going?
The Croydon. It's quiet out there now.
Can't I stay here?
For a little while. I think you ought to start thinking about going out the back door in the alley.
I don't want to go.
Well, what you want to do and what's best. I mean, you're going to have to tell the people at Kelly's where you've been. The longer you're here, the more time you're going to have to account for.
I've already handled that. I told them I was going to my mother's.
And what happens when they find out that you weren't there? You know, for a smart woman, you say some pretty dumb things.
They won't find out.
Of course they're going to find out. All they're going to have to do is ask her. You know, they're going to be investigating a shooting, a possible homicide. They'll be asking all kinds of people all different kind of questions, okay? Didn't Rose ask you where you were going when you slipped out the back?
I told her that you were coming on to me and I wanted to avoid you.
great. Swell. Thanks a lot. Okay, look. Just maybe, Heather, just maybe I can get you out of this.
How?
Come on, we're gonna go over to your mother's house right now. I'll drive you.
What?
Look, don't ask any questions, okay? Let's just go.
Thanks.
Now just remember, yell me one. Big one.
I won't forget.
No, because I'm not gonna let you.